waiting. All right. I would like to ask you a small favor. Could you also share the live stream that I have put in the announcement?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Is it just here, right?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's there. Okay. I will ping my server. Even though my Discord server is like barely used ever, but I'll ping there anyways.
Yeah.
And I'll post on Twitter and stuff. Show.
All right. Okay. 9:29. 9:30. All right. 9:30. All right. So it's 9:30 now. So Wicy, you could turn off your mic for a moment.
All right.
All right. 8:30. The show shall go live. The episode shall start in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to Who Wants to Be an Object Show Crowbody 2023 OSC Recap Live. It's very, very, very exciting for me to do this episode. So, since 2010, the Object Show community has grown more and more in size and popularity, or for some notoriety. Nevertheless, since the COVID-19 pandemic has passed its peak, 2023 has been a booming year for object activities. And in this show, I would like to invite a guest to you with all viewers review this momentful year. However, due to the fact that we are running a live show, I can't do animations for the guests because, well, I simply don't know how the guests would react. So, thanks for the solution from our cousin qui vit gagne de millions à la maison. Sorry for butchering French. You will see Monetary soon, who will be the stand-in for our guest. So, Monetary, show us who's our guest for today. Please welcome Wicycool. So, thank you very much, Wicy, for accepting my request to be on the show. Could you give me some introduction about yourself?
Hi, I'm Wicycool. I make object show videos on YouTube, and I'm a person in the object show community. Yeah, I make like object show reactions, and I've made a couple other videos about object show stuff, and I want to make more awesome. I want to make more object show videos in the future, and object show creator.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically how I found you on the YouTube space as well. Perhaps one of your best known, I don't, just my opinion, but one of your best known work is recreating the plain database site, which is a website that featured on One by GC and HFJ. Which Eric posted details of those who have competed, are competing, and will be competing in this one competition, right?
Yes. Yeah. Like right when the episode where the plain database first aired, I noticed that the domain wasn't taken. So like I bought it immediately, and I was literally recording my reaction while that was happening. So it was really cool.
Awesome. So that is, I suppose you would have to do a lot of coding for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you code often?
Yes, I really like programming. I'm currently in university, planning to do coding. I'm currently in university studying computer science, and I really like coding. I've been coding since I was like 9, I think, and I've coded a lot. Like I used to use Scratch a lot, but since then I've like done stuff with web development, and I've like dabbled in like some like game development and stuff.
Well,
and yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome. Since you do speak games, I think that game development in the OSC is quite booming in the last month or so, thanks to the BFDI branches. Do you think that you would in the future do some project like that?
I might. Like in the past I have like actually, I don't know if this is like publicly known at all, but like I have like experimented with like some object show games and stuff actually, like in my own spare time. So I guess that's a little insider information about Wicycool, is that I've actually like I actually have done some like object show related like coding stuff before, like game development.
Right, that's
cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. So BC also has a YouTube channel. BC has a YouTube channel as well as a Tumblr and a Mastodon plus Twitter, which I suppose is kind of inactive there, right?
Yeah, I've kind of, ever since it's changed to X and stuff, I've kind of like used it less and less. So yeah, but so I'm mostly active on like Mastodon and Tumblr, I'd say, are my two most active social media.
Yeah, I suppose so. Though the OSC is also fairly active on the Twitter, so some questions we might have problems there. All right, so
yeah.
Anyway,
missing out.
Yeah. All right, we still have the games to go, so we'll get to know more about you and each other later during the questions. So first thing first, how familiar are you with the Millionaire show that this show is based on?
I'll be completely honest, not very. I've never really watched it, so yeah.
Right, so fair enough, because even without the old viewers, we have some changes for the episode, from this episode from now on. So here will be the new rules. As usual, There will be 15 questions with increasing difficulty, each with 4 possible answers, A, B, C, and D. Only one of which will be correct, of course. If you choose the wrong answer, your game will end. All those here are just scores only. As you have to repeat again, we do not give actual money in the show. Okay. For every 5 questions, there will be a milestone, as you see from the animation before. At question 5, question 10, and question 15. If you answer it wrong, your score will be the closest milestone that you have passed. Alternatively, you can walk away before you give an answer should you decide that the question is too hard. Your score will then be the last question that you have passed. Before you walk away, there are 3 lifelines you can use to make the questions a bit easier. Screw the music. They are 50-50, which you eliminate 2 wrong answers. Ask the host, which is pretty self-explanatory. You will guarantee get a correct answers inside the information here. And media help. It will be either a picture, an audio clue, or a video clue that will be given to you to hopefully help you choose the correct answer. Right. You can use multiple of them for one question, but you can only use each once for your whole run. But if you run out all of them for the first time, we'll have this new round called Lucky Lightning, which will be played once you run out lifelines. We will explain more about that game when we get there. All right, that's the rules. Are you ready to play?
Think so.
Right. Oh, sorry. Let's play. Who wants to be an object show? Acrobacy. The first 5 questions should be easy, and because this is a live show, I unfortunately cannot play the music. Sorry. Question number 1. Which of these is Adam Katz, the creator of Inanimate Insanity? 4 images will appear one by one. Image option A, image option B, image option C, or image option D.
I believe it's A.
A is of course the correct answer for $10
Yes.
Of course. Question 2 for $100. All right, I like to explain more about question 1. Sorry. As you can see, let me just go back to that. All right. So we have 4 images here. First one is Adam Katz. Second one, Brian Koch. Third one, Justice Chapman. All 3 are, of course, the key 3 of the Inanimate Society. The 4th one is, if we know on Twitter, is BFDI Dubita. His real name is Marco Bonomo, and he is the voice actor of Yin Yang, most notable.
Yeah, Yin Yang.
All right. I hate it. This. Question number 2. This is a math question, as always from now on. If we take the current YouTube subscriber count of Jackie Jellyfy divided by that of Animation Epic, the result will be the closest to which of these number? Will it be 7, 6, 5, or 4?
Shoot, I don't know how many subscribers Animation Epic has. What are my options for Lifeline? So it's 50-50.
50-50. You can ask me or a picture. Picture might be something.
I'll ask you.
You ask me.
Yeah.
All right. You ask me. So, here's the thing.
Okay.
You know that they released BFDI A8, right? And
Yes.
I don't know if it's BFDI A8 or T-Port 9, but one of the requirements, not much about it, the requirements for Jack and Jiffy to upload the episode, it's BFDI 8, is that they, Jack and Jiffy, they reach 2 million. If they reach 2 million, they will release the BFDI 8 episode. And in the same there's a live stream for that. In that live stream, they're also doing Animation Epic. They're also doing a sub count. Is basically just a battle between them. Either Animation Epic reach 500k, or Jack and Jiffy is reaching 2 million, of which Animation Epic reached first. So that was not very far from now. So I reckon.
So with that information, I'd say it's probably D.
So your answer is? What's your answer?
I would say my answer is D, 4, because 2 million divided by 500,000 is 4, I think. So I think it's 4.
Of course it is.
Yes,
4.
okay.
For 100 points. So I'll say, I mean, still, it took more than 10 years since the first episode of BFDI. But Jack and Jiffy reaching 2 million subscribers, that is quite a great achievement in the Object Show community. Question 3. From Christmas, it will take how long for the next closest BFDI anniversary date? Would it be 1 quarter, 1 month, 1 week, or 1 day?
I'd say 1 week. C.
1 week.
Because it releases on, or the anniversary's on New Year's.
Anniversaries on New Year is of course on 1st of January every year. It is of course 1 week for $250 So since it's from 2010, by now BFDI is almost 13 years old. Wicy, when did you first know about object shows?
So I first knew about object shows, like, I think, like, at least some point before, like, 2020, but I was only like actually like aware about like the OSC and stuff until 2020, when I started watching Carrie KH's videos. And I had a lot of friends who watched like BFDI and a bunch of object shows. And then in 2021, one of my friends, Sylvia, her username Silky Cell on Twitter, follow her. She showed me one, which that was my first object. That was my first like actual object show that I'd actually watched, and I got hooked. And so like I think at the time like 1.8 was released, so like June 2021 had so 1.8 had just come out. And so like after that, like I watched like BFB and like I don't know, like a bunch of other like object shows, and here we are today.
Nice. Well, I joined a little earlier. I mean, much earlier. I have mentioned in many previous shows of mine that one of my inspiration is Object Multiverse by Jacob Fairclough. That show was made in PowerPoint, just like this one, and that is one of the very big inspiration for me to create this show. I don't know how far. When did I reach one? I think I know about one around. During the middle of season 2, I think. Very late around season 2 of 1. I try to avoid the show for some reason, but I like the show. I like the show now.
It's a very good show.
Yeah. All right, back to the game we are having here. Question 4. Here it comes. Apart from the usual location in Los Angeles, the other location of BFDI XI Meetup in 2023 has which of these features? Machu Picchu, Leaning Tower Pizza, Statue of Liberty, or Long Beach Bridge? Basically, where is that second location?
I'm pretty sure it's the Statue of Liberty because it took place in New York City, I think.
Yeah, I hate that. I mean, it's part of the thing that I have rant a little bit too much this year is at the OSC. Still quite a little bit of still a little bit Western centric, but yeah, the other location in 2023 we have the XII meetup. I don't think that I need to pronounce the X, but I do anyway. It's held in 2 locations. One is Saban Media Center in Los Angeles, and the other is in Gerald W. Lynch Theater in New York, which features the Statue of Liberty. Have you been to any conventions, given that you are in the US?
I have not, unfortunately.
Oh.
I really want to, though, at some point.
I mean, I do too, if not for the fact that I have the entire Pacific Ocean separating me and the
Yeah, I hope they do it sometime soon on the other hemisphere.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I have rant about that, and the thing is, yeah, the OSC in Asia, not much. I don't say not much popularity. There's not many, like, I can't say that I know all of the those who works for the big object shows. The most Asian one I remember is who's the one that do the nightly manner animations? Yeah.
Yeah.
Animations. They are in the Philippines, which is still a sea away from me. It's still a South China Sea away from me. Awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is one of the big conventions we have. We still have one more questions about conventions later in the show. But here's question 5. The last question. You can walk away with nothing. In 2023, I forgot to do this. In 2023, which of these episodes was released exactly 10 years after its promised release date? IDFV2, 119, Inanimous Insanity 2 episode 15, or BFDIA6?
Well, I feel like one is a little bit too new to have it be released 10 years after it released. So I'd say BFDIA 6. D.
Yeah, the A6. Well, let's just say that is quite a big surprise for let's see, the OSC when the announcement came in the community sections on Jack and Jennifer's YouTube. It has the old let's say Yoyoland background. Yeah, the Yoyoland background.
Mm-hmm.
So speculations was between A and D, and by now we know it is. Yeah. So yeah, IDFB2 unfortunately will have to come a little bit later after BFDIA, because that's what they confirm in his server, in the H-Twins servers. II2 will also be finished after the current third season in Advanced Designing Invitational. One, well, TCHJ already said that they are done with it, so yeah. Okay, I guess. Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Right. So we are now at second tier. You still have 2 lifelines left. That option to manually done. You still have 2 lifelines left, 50-50, and media help. Alright, so about the last question, I'd like to say again. Quoting Wicycool, 2023 really is the year of object show revivals. BFDIA is the trend starter. We also saw the revival of Whoop-Doo's Battle for Palace Object Reloaded and Anko 6 Brawl of the Objects. We see what show do you... let's just say if you could revive one of the shows, one of the object shows, which one would you like to revive most?
Whoa. I don't know. I feel like most of my favorite object shows are still going on. I would say I know they said that they won't continue it, but one, because I feel like I really I know it's kind of up to they ended it where the audience kind of should leave it to speculation to speculate what happens next. But I feel like it'd be really cool if they continued one, because I want to see what happens to the contestants and stuff when
yeah
I don't want to spoil it if anyone hasn't watched it.
yeah I would say sure. The ending of 118 is it's an art of itself. It's basically an art. It's meant to be open-ended, because it's meant to be just a loop, just a circle of life. Is what I would say. It just kind of continue. It's one of just the life has to continue. That is what I want to say. So we can't get a proper ending. Of course, it's controversial, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, question 6. It is for 3.5 thousand point dollars. Here it is. With the final season being Evil Never Dies, the total number of seasons in the Daily Object Show by Fusion Animations, when spoken, sounds like which of these words in German? Would we know? Yes, welcome, or train?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's no, because in German, I think there's 9 seasons, and 9 in German is no. So I think it's A.
A. Of course, train in German is Bahn. Welcome, willkommen. And yes, it's ja. No, it's 9. Of course, the Daily Object Show is start off as a joke show and sprouting as a trend of shows with episode released in every ridiculously small or big amount of time. Tito's has grown into full-fledged storyline and ended in this 9th season. Of course, it sounds like the word 9, no, in German. I haven't watched the show actually. I only watch the early seasons, I think. I did, but yeah, I did not follow through the entire seasons. But as far as I can tell from Twitter, it is the ending is awesome. Okay, someone died. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I've seen most of it. I don't think I don't think I've watched all of it, but I've watched a lot of it.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Alright, question 7 is for 8,000. You still have 2 lifelines left. Here's the question. The hosts of these object shows all have their actual official Plushy versions made, except which one? Extraordinary Excellent Entities, Battle for Luxurious Hotel, The Daily Object Show, or Inanimate Insanity Invitational?
I'm pretty sure. So I know it's not C or D. And I don't think it's. I don't think it's B. So I think it's. I think it's. Wait. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be second guessing myself. Like, I think
you do have 2 lifelines left. If you want to
I do have 2 lifelines left. I don't want to use them all up though. I'll use 50-50.
Alright, computer, please take away 2 random wrong answers, leaving 1 correct and 1 incorrect. Oh, that's right. A and C are gone. We have B and D. B, F, R,
okay.
H, or I.
Okay, I think it's Battle for Luxurious Hotel.
Final answer?
Yes.
It is correct answer.
I was gonna choose the other one, but I wasn't completely sure.
Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. What the fact is, all 4 of them, basically, if everything goes right, all 4 of them will have the plushies. But, while 3 of them, chocolate bar from EEE, computer from TDOS, and Mi Phone 4 from III got made, pizza from BFLH, by Animation Object Show, AOS. They went through a crowdfunding, but the crowdfunding is a failure. They did not basically they did not get enough support to create plushies. While Chocolate Bar and Computer, both of them go through crowdfunding successfully. And by now, two of them are are sent out to the view to those who have support. Computer, which just recently some have already received their computer for themselves, and Mi Phone 4, which I have in my hand right now. One of the biggest. It costs 1 million Vietnamese dollar, Vietnamese dong. Inflation, yeah, sure.
Wow. Yeah.
But
I love monetary inflation.
But it's great. It is great. I have Mi Phone 4 in my hands for now, like, I don't know, 2 days, 2 to 3 days, probably around a week now. It feels great.
Doesn't the Mi Phone plushie have like a speaker inside when you squeeze it?
It has a speaker, which I will do it right now, but let's just say it doesn't go through really well to the entire stuffing of Mi Phone 4, so I still left the tab inside and not trying to accidentally. I try to avoid accidentally turning on the speaker at all times, so I still kept the tab inside. I can say the speaker works. It works well when removed. The I don't know, the clapping sound that follows the there loss, the that lost catchphrase. It's horrifying. It's a cheap speaker. Cheap speaker. So clapping sound will be distorted.
Yeah.
Have you bought any plushies yet? Object show plushies.
I have not.
Oh.
I have not. I kind of want to though, but they're just like they're pretty expensive, and so I don't really. I just haven't. I haven't yet.
Yeah, I mean, I did save quite a long time. Not actually, just save. My original plan is to buy some BFDI plushies, but MiFun come along, and so I snatched it.
Nice.
Too bad for for those who want to buy the MiFun plushies. They have to wait a little bit longer now. Questions 8 is for $15,000. You have one lifeline left. Please, I mean, I really want to play that extra round, but you can go as far as you want. Question 8, here it comes. Which two object shows has their new episodes delayed to bring awareness to an event that has reached another breaking point in October 7th, 2023? III and BFDIA, III and PPT2, III and BFDI T-Part, or III T-Dots? Do you know what event I'm talking about here?
I think so. I think it's Palestine. I think it's B, I believe. Inanimate Insanity Invitational and Paper Puppets Take 2.
That's your final answer.
I believe yes, that's my final answer.
Okay, all right. So it is unfortunate, but we due to the severity of Israeli acts of genocide, I guess we can all agree that it is genocide on Gaza Strip in particular, and Palestine and other areas in general. Don't care about music. Two shows were delayed to focus on bringing as much attention as possible on this event, to the fact that they happened very close to October 7th, making the ceasefire now hashtag trending on X, formerly Twitter, and slowly surely pressuring politicians around the world to stop further military acts on the Gaza Strip. The two episodes are Inanimate Insanity Invitational, episode 16, and Paper Puppets Take 2, episode 14. That is $51. Yeah. So, I had to say I have to bring awareness to this event. Please show support to the Palestinian as much as possible, as much as you can. You can you can do your support using by going on to arab.org, arab.org website, and then click to support the Palestinians. You just need to click. You don't have to donate anything. Click on the on the arab.org website. There will be a click to help. Do that. Thank you very much. How has let's just say the event affect you? The genocide things in general, not just the delay?
I feel like it's very disheartening to see that happening in our world. I feel like it's genocide. It's not really that. I think it's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I say so. So I just hope that Palestinians From the river to the sea, Palestinians will be free. We are now at question 9. This is for $30,000, and you still have one lifeline left to use. Question 9. This will be an audio questions. Quite a new type we introduced in this show. Here's the question. Which of these songs is featured in Paper Puppets Take 2 by Yellow Kangaroo? 4 short tracks will follow. Here's answer A.
Is there no redemption? Even when I've learned my lesson, I guess
So
I
my
can't
audio isn't working on
decide. I came all this way to fix it.
You got option A?
Just so you know, my audio isn't working on Discord, so I can't hear it. I can listen to the live stream though.
Oh yeah. All right. You can switch to the live stream when you're ready. I will replay the option A.
Can you replay it, please? Can you replay it?
All right. Option A, we will replay.
Is there no redemption? Even when I've learned my lesson, I guess I can't decide. I came all this way to fix it.
You got option A? All right. Option B.
Our heroes set off on a dragon's guild quest. They've got until dinner with no time to rest. Our brave hero.
All fine.
Okay.
Here's option C.
Every day I think of all the things I'll make with my pans, with my mixer and my oven tray. Get the eggs, the flour and the butter sticks, or get lazy and just make it with the mixer. Maybe strawberry shortcake will never.
You got option C?
Yep.
All right. Option D.
When you wake up in the morning feeling slow and depressed, you need a balanced breakfast cereal to bring out your best. You can step into a bread.
All right.
Okay.
Are the 4 options? Which one is in PPT2?
I think it's A. Yeah.
All right. All right. So, option D is from a fake advert in Anime Society Invitational episode 14. Option C, I think everyone knows about this. I think almost everyone knows is the Hey 2 song that plays in Kegasek. Option B is from Teapot 6, It's Just Not Journey.
Yeah.
So yeah, Object Show songs, they're not new, but in 2023 there are quite many songs, many original songs in fact. So two of them in this session, I don't know about Hey 2, is my bad, but the other two have the involvement of option A, option B, the involvement of Webs for Raps. For some reason he decided to do more songs. I mean, he's not new to the song making, but he do a lot more songs this year, including the latest song, which you know that song, right?
Yeah. Option B.
Yeah. No, the much later, the most recent one. There's one most recent one that created by Wicycool is Algerian involved. It's a
It's a counting.
It's a counting.
I have not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Counting on Christmas. Yeah.
it's
I
that,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that one. That one's also created by Webs for Reps. Interesting songs, very great songs from the Object shows. That's 9 questions already. We have question 10 will be our second milestone for $100,000. For some reason, you still have 1 lifeline left if you want to use. Here's the question. Organized for 2 years by now, every November, what is the US state that hosts this object meetup, in which Vietnamese is the 3rd most spoken language of the state? Be Texas, Oregon, Washington, or California?
I think it's A, Texas.
Why?
Because I just know. I don't. It's I don't know. I just know because I'm pretty sure it's not in Oregon, in Washington, and they don't call it the California Object Meetup, so it's Texas, I believe. A.
This object meetup is organized on every November since 2022. It's an object convention hosted by K Online, which being hosted in the US. Many big names of the OSC also attended here. And Vietnamese is also the 3rd most spoken language in Texas. Whew. All right. Well, 10 questions. I've been to 10 questions. The next question will double the amount of scores to $200,000 with 1 lifeline left. Tell me when you want to use them. I really want to. Please use them. I really want to play the extra round.
Okay.
Question 11.
So I have a question. So for the you said there was a mini game, right?
Yeah.
When is that?
You have to use all the lifelines. Then you
Okay.
can move it.
All right.
That's one of the
Okay.
condition.
Okay.
All right. Question 11. On April 8th, 2023, which of these TV broadcasters hosts an interview in which the guest brought a marker blush, one jacket jellyfish, to the set? Would that be on ITV, on BBC, on VTV, or on ABC?
I remember this. I think it's the BBC, the British Broadcasting Company. So B.
Final?
Yes.
On April 8th of 2023, Aston Smith appeared on an interview about his book called Things About Space and His Interest in Space. Details about Marker Plushy is shared in the end of the interview, which the interviewers mistook Marker for a spaceship, which fair, and that is on BBC Breakfast Program.
Yeah.
$200,000. All right. Don't care about this. All right. Question 12 will double the scores again to $400,000. You still have 1 lifeline left to use. Here's the question. Objects Gone Global by Webs for Apps is a what? An object show, an object comic, an object song, or a film festival? Have you heard about this?
I've heard about it, but I haven't watched it. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm not sure if it's. I think
You still have one lifeline left.
I do have one left. I might use the last lifeline or the picture lifeline.
Alright, can we see what clue is provided for this one? Oh, wait, sorry. It's this one. Terrible clue.
Okay.
Can you take anything from this picture?
I think it might be D, a film festival. That's my answer. That's my final answer.
Final answer? Final answer. What? Yeah, 200,000 point bonus. You now have 400,000 point bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of scared because I feel like I've barely been in the community since I haven't been using Twitter. Oh god.
Yeah, so Objects Gone Global is a film festival organized by Wops for Apps in which creators have to create a movie of 4 minutes or less within 7 days. The winner could win up to $500 in gift card with 3 more prizes for $100 each. The announcements, the Professor announced it on, there's on Twitter and there's on his YouTube channel too. And I tried. I have brainstormed an idea for this film festival, but unfortunately, I am too busy to do anything. Plus, one person. One person might be barely squeezed to the show, but squeeze to that's a 7-day thing. But I don't think I may be able to do that. Before that, there are also 48-hour OSC Film Festival, which is much tougher. Creators only have 48 hours to do a short film. 48 hours. We previously do have a guest who competed in that. Their work is his work. Yeah, his work is awesome. 48 hours. Yeah. Anyway, time for a little break. After the break, we'll move on to the special round. All right. Okay. Can we tell? We don't actually have much time for the break. All right. All right. Welcome back to Wicycool and Object Show Group 23 OSC of Cricket Special Live. We're here with Wicycool, who has just used up all three of the lines, and we'll now move on to a special round. Lightning, please come out here. It's Lucky Lightning time. So, how do we play this? Let me just so that I could absolutely hear the sound. Right. So, why do we call this a Lucky Lightning round? It's lightning because within 75 seconds, you will have to answer 10 multiple choice questions. And why lucky? Because if you answer 5 of them correctly, any 5 of them, you can revive 1 lifeline of your choice. 8 for 2, and all 10 for 3. And you should answer the questions as soon as it appears, because we only have 75 seconds. Some questions will have images, so make sure you can watch out for that. Is it good? Lisa, can you, I don't know, bring your mic a little bit closer, please?
Yeah, sorry. Yep, I think I
All right. You ready? We have 75 seconds. It's very fast. Lucky Lightning round starts now. Please watch out for the questions. 75 seconds will start when the music starts. All right.
Okay.
Alright. Complete the username of the user who gave the first vote to pencil in BFDI, Dash Cream Cakes, American English, British. Quickly, answer. English, correct answer. As confirmed in BFDI A6, what can one to your tomato effect or your berries? Yellow tomatoes, chocolate, gelatin, and our your berry. Yellow tomatoes is the correct answer. This is Silhouette, which character in Strike for Million by Dido 886. Jimmy. Anchor, correct answer. This character hosts which of the show? Australia Battle Show, Object Invasion, Yet Another Game Show, Non-Existent Living. Australia Battle Show, correct answer. This is Silhouette, which character in Battle for Caution, McRib, McGrill, with Sanana, Raw Meat, Fiesta World, My OC Bomb, McMuffin. Fiesta World, correct answer. Which of these characters belong to the team The People in Burner by Zachary, Tissue, Slimy, Peanut, Kid?
I don't know.
Limey, incorrect. Next. This is which character? Answer. No, correct. This is which character? Alright. Looks like we aren't fast enough. We'll go through the unanswered questions now. Unanswered questions. We have question 10. Which character in MS Sandy has to rely on notes to remember things? What do you think would that be? Cabby. Yep, of course, the correct answer. We will not count. The viewers were given how much time to vote in each episode of Daily Object Show by Fusion Animations. 2 hours. 2 hours is the correct answer. This one we haven't yet to answer. Which one do you think it is?
C, felt container.
C container, of course it is. And we have question 6, which you is wrong. Which you've given us an incorrect answer. The answer is Peanut for team The People. Limey is in the team. Sorry, is in the team Delinquents. If I remember that, if that is the team name, right? I think. Yeah. All right. So in total, you have 6 questions correct. So You can revive one lifeline of your choice. Which one? Ask me,
I'd say,
50-50,
yeah,
or
the
the
one that
picture.
asks you.
Alright. You will revive Ask the host. So, we'll have another break so for us to restart to replay the question. Why am I slide? Why control? Why my controls gone? Oh, all right. All right. Right. So, this is a question 13 for 750,000 dollars. You have earned back one lifeline, which is Ask Me from our previous Lucky Lightning game. Are you ready for the next question?
I believe so.
Alright. Question 13. Here it comes. Which of these is a competition of your show? Wait for the answers up here. Screen for Generation Object Show, Lunchbox Hits, Love at the Sun, or Community Ventures. Have you heard of any of these shows?
I know I've watched Love of the Sun. I think I've heard of Lunchbox Hits, but I haven't watched the other two.
All right. So, lifeline. You have already revived this lifeline, but now you use it again. Here's what I think. Right. So, Lunch for Kids, as we have revealed in previous viewers who have watched episode 2 will remember that our player in that episode is the creator of Lunch for Kids. That is a slice of life kind of show. Love the Sun, I think everybody knows about the shows. Is we don't see any competition yet. So as far as I can tell, it is not a competition of show. One of the two, Screen for a Generation Object Show. This one is actually very popular for some reason. There's quite 100,000 viewers. 100,000 viewers for some reason. And that one is, well, the premise has already shown clear, is a competition of the show for the start. Community Ventures from debut. It has a first episode this year. It already has a pilot episode last year, but it now has a first episode and is still a slice of life thing for now. So A is my final answer. What is your final answer?
I would say A is Screen for Generation.
Alright, you're agreeing with me? Screen for a Generation Object Show?
Yep. Yes.
Computer? What is the correct answer?
Oh yeah.
750,000 dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, all four are new shows debuted in 2023, as I have said. Yeah, Love of the Sun is debuted in 2023. I feel like very long ago, but it's debuted on February 1st, 2023. A very early show. Lunch for Kids debuted on April 15th. Comedy Ventures pilot on 2022 with first episode on September 7th. Screen for Generation Object Show on September 24th. And yeah, Object shows. Now they are have distance further from competition-centric shows like original BFDI. So, Wicy, do you think that is a good trend, or I don't know? Is it anything?
Yeah, I mean, I think. Well, I mean, the first object show that I watched was well, it was kind of a competition show, but not really. It was one. So I think it's kind of cool that they're expanding genres and or like there's more different types of genres in the OSC. I think it's pretty cool. In my opinion.
Yeah, I guess so. Right. Let's move on to the next. Question 14, $1.5 million. We only have 2 questions left now, and you have no lifeline left. We can't do the Lucky Lightning Round again because we have already played once. So you are on your own right now. Question 14. Organized by Choreo OSC. Who is the winner of OSC Trivia? 4 images will appear. Image option A, image option B, image option C, or image option D. Do you know all 4 of them?
I recognize them. I don't.
Okay, fine.
I'm able to walk away at any time, right?
Yeah, but if you want to serve the score, that is because we don't give away like cash prizes. But who do you think? Who do you think looks like someone who win this thing? OSC trivia.
I do not know because I haven't watched it, so I'm not sure. Yeah, and I don't have any lifelines left, and I don't really feel that confident with. I don't really feel that confident at all, like answering any of these. So I'd rather walk away with the point dollars. I feel like.
Which one is you are leaning the most to?
The most towards I'd say is A because I recognize I know for a fact that's Wicycool, but I don't really know the names of the other ones. I forget right now. I'm sure if I saw their names I would like be able to I would recognize it, but like I don't know, the only one that I recognize is Wicycool.
Right.
Yeah.
So you still want to walk away?
Yes.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
That's your final answer. I respect that. And yeah. Ooh, okay. You have a guarantee to 750,000 dollars. That's your score for the show, which makes you the highest scorer in our show up to this point. But now we are free now. We are free now. You guess A. You are leaning the most at A. If you were to play, you were forced to play, which one do you think?
If I was forced to play, I would probably just say A because I don't know.
A. Our correct answer is unfortunately D.
Oh.
It's D. Like you said, A is Wicycool. Wicycool, okay. B is Good Guy, which I did not know until very recently. He's more active on Twitter or something. But he is indeed an OSC player. C is Bribey, who create Object Madness back in time, I think. And D is Snowy Paco. Snowy Paco, I don't remember if he is. They just have brand new shows just released a few days ago, I think.
Yeah, I watched it. I just didn't recognize their profile picture.
Yeah. So Snowy Paco, they the winner of the OSC trivia. Brivey is in the round of 16. In fact, Wicycool and Good Guy, they are semi-finalists. Interestingly, they did not went through the final round. Yeah. So, do you also know anything about OSC trivia?
I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, like our show, OSC Trivia about OSC tests competitors of various aspects of OSC. But unlike our show, OSC Trivia is a tournament of which there are 16 people compete 1 versus 1 each round. Each round has 5 stages: Seolet, musical chairs, which you just get sounds in songs, used in object shows. General trivia, like what we're doing right now, known figures, and Pictionary, which is where they draw. They draw, and then others would guess, I think. Draw the closest to the task as far as I can remember. So, the finale was between Snowy Paco and TT Guy 10,000. Ended with a tiebreaker of 14-30. That's interesting. Before we move on to the end of the show, do you like to see if what would be question 15?
Sure.
Sure. We are at a walkaway screen, so this doesn't matter. But here's the question 15. Which of these do not make a YouTube reaction video on any BFDI episode? Danny Gonzalez, Bijou Mike, Rich Lev, My Rusu. Is it more easy to say?
I know I've seen Bijou Mike and Maurice Mike recommended. So I think it's Danny Gonzalez.
Danny Gonzalez. Yeah, of course, he's correct answer.
If only I got 14 correct, I could have won. Dang it. Whatever. I'm still happy with my how much money I got. So $750,000. Yes.
Yeah. Why do I include this question? Well, the Object Show community is extending its reach outside the community sphere more and more this year somehow, but that's the reality. The other 3 are among the bigger channels that reacts to BFDI, of which Marusu is the largest, and as far as I can tell, he has finished season 1 of BFDI. I think I just see that he has a video called "Finish BFDI." I think that's season 1. And due to the fact that one has quite a novel approach to Object Show, one by GCHA also got the attention of Tara, who you may know, who created a 30-minute video dissecting the show. That's the longest video. That's basically what I really like to have someone dissecting an object show. I mean, one is a perfect one because one is perfect one. Right? One is a perfect show because it's like it diverge just enough so that there is something to think and not just pure competition. sort of thing. I think you will get what I mean. If which show did you like? Did you like to see? I don't know, all the animation reviewers to review? Which show?
Like, which audio show? I feel like reaction channels and like animation reviewers should probably. I think one is honestly one of like the best. I feel like it's one of the best audio shows to kind of like start off with if you're not really familiar with object shows. I feel like in my opinion, but I might be a bit biased because that was my first object show, but I don't know.
Yeah,
So I'd say one.
still, I do have to say that maybe, yeah, sure, one is great for those who, to be fair, someone still need to have a proper introduction to what object shows should be at the beginning. But one is like more approachable to those outside, to the fact that it doesn't have the competition thing that that may, I don't know, bore people or something. And also it's during the 2020s, so it also doesn't have the childish stuff that early seasons of BFDI suffer, which bring the notoriety of the object shows to us. I hate that.
I feel like starting with like more modern object shows are honestly better, because I feel like it's really hard to like watch the first season of BFDI, because that's I know, like, because I had watched BFDI before I had watched one, and like I didn't like it, so I didn't like watch any other one, so I just kind of like stopped watching it. But then when I watched one, I was like, okay, yeah, object shows are actually really cool. And like I feel like because it's more story based, it's a lot more approachable, because I know like before I'd watched one, I'd watched like Steven Universe and like Amphibia and At the Owl House, which are all like story based, and so I was already a big fan of those shows, and so that kind of like because it has like a similar, it's kind of like similar writing. I feel like it's a lot more approachable. I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as I can tell. And let's just say in one, I say everyone gasps this. Everyone gasps the fact that to the end of, I don't know which one episode there, Stone reveals that the votes aren't matter. The votes aren't matter. I think everyone's gasps at that point. The votes aren't matter. Right, so that's that. We see you walk away the show with 750,000 point color. Very sorry for the viewers back home, because I did not change the. I did not know how loud the music would be. So, unfortunately, yeah. Whoop. And that klaxon, as we know it, that signals the end of today's show. That means we only have a few minutes left. So. We see, how do you feel now?
I feel I've oh my gosh, where do I start? I'm super happy that I was like one of the first. I'm like one. I think I'm one of the like most. I got the most the point dollars so far, I think, in the show. So I think that's really cool.
I say you got the most point, but you did not go the furthest, because the previous.
I did not go the furthest.
Yeah,
but I got the most point dollars, so I think that's pretty cool. So I'm really happy. I'm really super awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Wissy, for accepting my request to be on the show and giving us enough journey, far enough journey to the member of the OSC, the Object Show community, in 2023. Of course, it is only a few days left before the new year. What do you want to say to wish for the new year? And to the
I what do I want to say? I think I don't know. I'm really excited to see like what's going to be in store for next year for the Object Show community. I'm super excited for like all the shows that people are working on, and I'm super excited to like see what happens next year, I guess. And I feel like I don't know. One thing I think that I hope for people next year is I hope people like I don't know. I hope people are super creative next year with their object shows, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I hope, yeah, make object shows next year. Yeah. Happy New Year's.
yeah, I get what you want to wish, and for me personally, 2024, I'm hoping that the Object Show community will keep growing more and more. We could have someone to talk about the more bad stuff with the Object Show community, especially on OSC Twitter. So I hope that OSC please do better please do better on Twitter and on various social media as well.
Yeah, I hope for some more positivity. I want more positive things to happen next year.
We have more some positives, some negatives, and unfortunately, that's the reality. That's basically how all fandoms work. There will be ups and downs, but on looking forward, I sincerely hope that we can have a better Object Show community for 2024 and 4 years after that. Thank you very much for once again, and and to the viewers, thank you very much for supporting our shows for 2023. We only have 3 episodes for now, but I'll say that that's a good, very great support from you guys to our show. I'm really looking forward to ObjectCon 24. I hope that happens to plan, because ObjectCon 23rd, the ObjectCon 23 they cancelled it. So I hope ObjectCon 24 they will organize so that I have the chance to showcase the show to more people. I'm hoping. My deepest hope is just to reach more popular creators. And that's what I want. I want to aim for the show, and also have fun with more people. Have fun with people in general. I mean, we see having you in my show is already a little bit of way there. One of the big ones.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like, honestly, I'm kind of honored myself, because it's like this is one of the first times where I'm invited to like one of these things. So like, I honestly thank you so much for the show. And honestly, the set design and like the game show is super cool. Like, I hope more people come on the show. It's honestly it's really cool.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's my aim too. But I mean, I'm only alone because I'm working with PowerPoint. There's some quirks that I don't really trust from others. So I don't know how far I can scale up the show. But that's the thing for 2024. To the viewers, thank you very much for your support of the show. As we're only a few days left before the new year. Now that you matter, take a very good care of yourself. Hope for all your dreams to come true in 2024. A new year is welcoming us soon. I will say it in my language. Chúc mừng năm mới. See you all next time. Lights down.